Hi, it's me again. I've decided to change some clothes, and I don't like these clothes either, but get along with whatever you have. Maybe I'll try other clothes later. So I began to tell you about what I do for a living. And the knowledge that I've gained when it came to this, what they call a shift, even though I did not experience it myself. I've read quite a lot about people that are treated with psychedelics, to all kinds of, usually mental issues, anxiety, and so on. And there are some instructions that concerns people on psychedelics that can fit into people in the paradise. Some sensitivities are quite similar, and you should consider, again, if you are around a person that is going through the paradise, you should be very, very sensitive. Of course, to energy, generally speaking, but to sounds, to noises, very similar to people that are on psychedelics. The music is very important to them. What kind of music, how loud it is. They're very sensitive to sound. So people inside the paradise might be like that for a long time, like very sensitive to every little sound, and especially to music, all kinds of music. So you have to be very sensitive even with your voice when you speak to them, okay? With the frequency of your voice, they're very sensitive to that. Another thing that they're very sensitive to is smells. Some of the people that I was working with, I could not wear perfume. I really like perfumes, and I kind of, I spray myself, and became so sensitive to smells that even just the smell of the shampoo is too much for them. That they become too sensitive. So of course they can hardly even go and throw the garbage. They cannot stay around the garbage bin, they're gonna vomit. They become very, very sensitive. So part of what I do is actually just taking care of people like you take care of someone that is old or sick or something as a nurse. But the sensitivity, the understanding about what they are going through and what kind of challenges they are dealing with. So at least if you don't, if you don't help too much, at least don't create damage. Because in some occasions, it can cause damage to those people if you are not sensitive to what they are going through. Even just if you speak very loud, let's say that you are angry and you speak very loud, in that position they are at, they're actually incapable of handling it. It's like you throw a bomb at them, and you just, being yourself, just that in that sensitivity they are in, it can be too much. It can be just too much. So you have the sounds, the smells, of course, sense of touch. There is a disease called fibromyalgia. Fibromyalgia, when they become very sensitive to the ends of the nerves become very, very sensitive. So they are experiencing something like extreme fibromyalgia for a while. Sometimes it lasts. Sensitivity. So all of the senses become super, super activated, way more than an ordinary human being. And they have to deal with ordinary environment. It's not back then in the past when you could go to nature and you could relax yourself and, I don't know, speak to the trees. So now they have to somehow get along in the crazy life of the city. And this is what I actually do. I help them. I help them do it without going insane, this is what I'm doing. It's a lot of sensitivity, but eventually is, to be humanitarian, to listen to what this person have to say, not to cancel him, so many people are just like dismissing what they're saying. Actually listen to the person. The wise people, they're going through a very strong spiritual experience, you learn a lot by listening to them. So even if they're unbalanced, I don't see them as crazy or anything. I just understand that they're going through a very strong spiritual experience, and other people that are not going through the same cannot really understand them. So I understand that. I just do my part, and I'm not even trying to become awakened or become shifted. My Auntie Ellie just happened to her, it's not something you seek for, it's just something that happens. So if it will happen to me, it will. But I'm not seeking for enlightenment in life, I'm not. In fact, my rabbi, I have a Kabbalic rabbi that we're working together, and he told me that what I do is actually more of a spiritual work than many other enlightened ones, so-called. That even if I did not receive the shift, the enlightenment, or whatever it is, it's like I am eventually in the same spiritual level like them, because I'm doing a very important job for Shekhinah. So yeah, it does. It's not necessarily if you become I don't know, a rabbi or something like that. You can just be all kinds of things. Or you don't have to be enlightened to be in a high spiritual level. If you are enlightened, maybe you have a lot of knowledge and you have good stories and you're a good philosopher. But it doesn't mean you are better than anyone else in any way. Or that you have a higher spiritual level. It doesn't mean at all. At least this is what my rabbi said. So I'm gonna ask Gaya, like, what else do I have to do? Or I can speak about many things. I just don't know what they're expecting me to do. I don't know. I'm not gonna represent the Ethiopians in Israel. I'm not gonna take this role in the game. I'm sorry. It's not. It's not my karma. It's not my karma, alright? It's not my karma. Oops. Yeah, improvise here. Everything is improvised. Alright. So I will see you